This is One Fan Radio.
The same cops that beat me and tortured me in New Orleans were the same ones that come to my home in Florida to arrest me, to bring me back here. I went from my living room, drinking a cup of coffee, to total isolation into what they call a high security, maximum security part of the jail where they kept mostly insane people, who are very sick people who threw fetus and urine out of the doors all night, screaming and hollering. I stayed there for about a month and a half because I decided to sign a piece of paper and waive my rights and come here voluntarily. I wanted them to work for that. If they wanted to bring me on a trumped up charge, you have to pay the price. But to take it a step further, I just want to give you a little history concerning myself and some of these brothers. Particularly Ray Boudreaux, he's not here right now, he's in Los Angeles. In 1971, in September of '71, myself, John Bowman, and Ray Boudreaux was set up by the FBI under the COINTELPRO Act and Los Angeles Police Department, and we were lured into a position where they would try to kill us. We were in a car, they pulled us over, and they shot in that car over 230 times. I was shot 6 times. John Bowman shot 3 to 4 times. Ray, both of his arms were broken. They shot him. They drug us out of the car and they beat us right on the spot. They stalked me until a bullet in my leg came out. They never could find it on x-rays. I was shot in the head, went in and out. But it was proven, well, we had weapons. But back in those days, you need to have one to defend yourself from the police and renegades, you know, where they had created so much friction in the black community and pitted each other with divide and conquer tactics. You had people shooting at each other. So being in a political position that I was in and being in the party, it was a necessity because you was receiving death threats on the phone all the time. Later I found out that these death threats wasn't coming from people in my community. They were coming from the police department. They were coming from FBI agents. They were saying all these things, getting everybody wired up and paranoid. And this particular night they set us up and we had weapons. So when they started shooting at us, we shot back. That was the only thing that saved us. If we didn't have any guns, we would be dead. They took us to the hospital. The incident happened at 9 o'clock in the evening. I got to the hospital at 11:30. Me and Ray rode the ambulance together the whole way to the hospital. And they turned the siren off and they just took back streets. And by the time we got to the hospital, they had to shave my head to remove shrapnel and stuff from my head. And Ray was in traction, both of his arms were broken. Well, we all went to jail for that. Me, Ray, and JB. We spent a total of 2 years in jail fighting the case and fighting the jury system.
The SF8, 8 former Black Panthers and activists charged in a 37-year-old case based on torture. The case is related to a San Francisco police officer being killed. Initially, when they were arrested 37 years ago, they had to be released because it was revealed that the cops used torture to extract confessions. Now they are being rearrested. If you want to support the SF8, visit their website at freethesf8.org. The next court date is December 3rd, 2007 at 850 Bryant, Courtroom 23 in San Francisco.